Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is not an easy video for me to make. The reason being is because the sister that you are looking at right now is dead. Her name was Nora Risha. She was killed on October 1st, approximately 6 days ago, by a driver who was under the influence. I'm going to play for you guys a news clip that chronicles the events that led to her death, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the campaign that her family is working on and how you guys can get involved and help out.
A deadly crash, one that claimed the life of an 18-year-old ASU student. Tonight, one man is behind bars charged with murder in this case, and a community is mourning the loss of a promising young woman with a promising future. Mark Martinez joins us live with the story tonight.
Nora Risha just started her freshman year at ASU. She was hoping to be a doctor one day, but all of that was cut short Wednesday night in a car wreck. And what makes this even harder for her family and friends is that it could have been easily prevented.
She was a rising star. She was among the cream of the crop and a rising star.
Dr. Anisa Nadir was both a mentor and a friend to 18-year-old Nora Risha.
Just such a sweet girl. She was very likable. She was someone who was very caring, and she displayed her caring.
Nora was killed Wednesday night in this crash at 43rd Avenue in Cactus after a night of games and pizza with her friends. They were celebrating the end of the holy month of Ramadan.
You know, it's just very tragic, and there aren't words really to describe how sad we all are.
Police say the driver of this silver Nissan sports car ran a red light, slamming into the minivan Nora was riding in. She was thrown out. That driver, 43-year-old Armando Jacobo, in a wheelchair from injuries he suffered in the crash, is accused of driving under the influence.
This was preventable. I mean, drinking and driving is dangerous.
Nora was active in the local Muslim community, named Young Muslim of the Year in 2007. Members of the Islamic Cultural Center in Tempe mourning the loss of their rising star.
They do have memories of the happy times, but I think a lot of them feel sad that they didn't get to tell her goodbye in the way that they wanted to.
Nora was buried Thursday night.
I'm sure that everyone listening to this can understand the gravity of just how big a tragedy this loss is. And I am fully aware that her death is one of thousands of innocent lives that are taken every year due to people driving irresponsibly under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Alhamdulillah, her family and her loved ones are doing everything that they can to see to it that her death was not in vain. They have started a campaign to bring awareness to people about the dangers of alcohol and drugs and driving under the influence. And they also have a movement geared to educating Muslims, because we as Muslims also have a duty to educate our own people. Unfortunately, there are far too many Muslims out there who are profiting off of the sale of alcohol and other things that are prohibited in Islam. I would ask everyone who's listening to this broadcast, Muslim or non-Muslim, to please go to norarisha.com. The address will be at the bottom of your screen. I would ask you all to go to that website to please register and get involved and do everything in your power to help this movement in bringing awareness to the dangers of drinking and driving. One innocent life lost is one too many, and unfortunately we've had thousands. Now it's time for all of us to take action and do our part in stopping this epidemic. Before I go, I just want to ask everyone that's listening to this to please share this video with as many people as you can. And to Nora's family, I just want to let you guys know that from everyone here, from both Islam and Friends and Rebel Radio as well as myself, you guys have our deepest condolences. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.